This is my 1953 CJ-3B High Hood, made by Howe Fire Apparatus. It was a fire truck up in Alaska, sold from Willys to the Department of Civil Defense out of Juneau. This is the first year they made CJ-3Bs, 1953. I believe it's also the first year of the F-head Hurricane engine. I have the engine number there. Most everything in this rig is original. There've been a little bit of modifications and repairs. You can see under the hood where it's reinforced for where the siren and light was, or the light, and the high hood bump out for the carburetor spacer, called the throttle body, basically. Still a siren. You can see the winch here is at 8274. There used to be a water pump up here for pumping water, and two pipes ran underneath. And it would pull a water trailer back here for fighting fires in the remote. Here's the pipes. This is the supply, the bigger one, and a return coming back to the tank. And you can see actually a couple holes here. There's one here, one on the other side, and these two cups on the front frame here, and one on the other side. Those held the racks that went up to hold the ladders and hoses and other firefighting gear. This is a very reliable Jeep. The guy I got it from probably had it since 74 to 22 when I got it. And he used it for moose hunting. That's why the bogs are on here. Bogs are a little dried out, these ones. These bogs are matching and they're better shape. So you got a whole nother set of tires here. This is an MBT trailer, by the way. You can tell by the dimensions, the free floater axle, and that the shocks are held up with a retaining cotter pin versus a bolt. So that's early 40s, I think 42 to 45 they made these MBTs. This one's been modified up here to match the level of the Jeep. And I have an original, or a pintle hitch here, and an original lunette that normally would be mounted here to the hitch there. This one's been modified to the underside, which I think is pretty cool. And then a ball was put on just for versatility to keep a ball on the back end of this bumper here. But it is articulating and very nice and pulls beautifully. Tailgate functions, comes on down and this comes down. A little bit of rust here, but the back's very clean. It's all very clean. A little wear and tear, which is part of the reason I'm letting her go, because I'm not going to have the time and the strength to clean it up like I'd like to. But I've built a few trucks, mostly 1 tons, 80s. And I thought this would be a lot easier to work with. Just a 4-cylinder, could probably lift it out of there myself. Starts right up. I've left it all winter and it turns right over in the spring. It does have a siren, as you heard in the video. I think it'd be a great restoration of an original historical work Jeep. And I think it has a lot of potential. Of course, it's completely functional right now, and I just use it for driving around these beautiful hillsides, doing fencing repair. You can get in and go right now. Or if you wanted to clean it up, you got a pretty good palette to work with here. Not too many weird mods. Here's one of them, little heater. That's what this pipe is here. It's got a slit in it for a little defroster. This truck was named Red by the previous owner, and honestly, he didn't have very many friends, and this was his best friend. And he took really good care of it. Great records, great books, which I have inside. But he was also getting up there in years and had some illnesses and had to let things go. A cow got in here and chewed up the seat, unfortunately, but small thing there. And you see a little tear up here in the soft top. Got the doors for the soft top as well. They're over there. I love it. I like it a lot. It's the original side by side. I can hop in here any time of year. Runs great, 4 high, 4 low. I think it's been on pavement in probably, I don't know, 50 years or so. So it's kind of been out here on this hilltop for a long time. And doing pretty well. Starts right up, runs real smooth, very capable. I've taken it over some terrain, over some rocks. It does very well, like all Jeeps do. Up and down and around. There's a nice extra throttle control here. You can see in the video with an RPM gauge. None of the gauges are really that functional, but the odometer is. Only 7,700 miles on this baby. And I believe that to be accurate. We've got the remote for the winch under the seat. Got a trailer jack there. And I have a drawbar, goes right on those bolts for a front hitch. Come on down. Moving things around. It was after in the civil defense as a brush fighter, firefighting Jeep. The next record I have is that it was salvaged from a mudslide. I think the guy's name was Raymond Johnson. State of Alaska transferred title to him. And I can see what I suspect are a few minor repairs. I see a little bit here. Probably been fixed. Maybe a little bit. It's a little hard to tell. That may have been patched. Obviously a little bruise there, but very good cosmetically. Body's in great shape, I think. Extra lights, electrical siren. Electrical probably needs a tune-up to get all the lights and accessories to work. The guy I got it from added a few, as you can tell. It's a siren switch, lights, extra lights. He added a CB, a radio. Like I said, this was his best friend. He just loved to drive around and talk to Red and enjoy this wonderful country we live in here. So that's the story of Red. It's got a historical significance as a Howe fire apparatus. I have all the numbers, all the paperwork. And it's a great CJ-3B. I'd like to get it into someone's hands who will appreciate it, enjoy it, drive it around, maybe fix it up if they're inclined.